Peace, how you doing? So I just wanted to upload this video really quick because I'm super excited to tell you guys that I'm about to start a fast. Now, yes, woohoo, I know. I'm excited because I haven't fasted in a really long time. I used to fast regularly starting about 10 years ago. It was the way that I maintained my body weight um, without extreme diets and any like that. Or anything like that. And I would do different kinds of fasts. I would do maybe fruit, just raw fruits and vegetables for 2 weeks, or I would do just a liquid fast, like vegetable and fruit smoothies for 2 weeks. I did a water fast for 7 days once, and they're all good, and I've done them all for different reasons. And fasting is really spiritual. Like it allows you to remove the barriers that kind of blocks our vision and it allows us to see beyond the veil, so to speak. It's just really interesting how you feel when you're in control of your body and in control of your mind. It's really an empowering feeling, to not let the want, because it's not a need. Like food, a lot of times when we consume it, it's not a necessity. It's more of a want, and in order in order to really grow, you have to be able to take control of your cravings, and don't let outside influences consume and control you. So when you fast, it's just really interesting to see how much we don't need it. How much we aren't really dependent on it, and it's sort of like a crutch, like another addiction, what I talked about in one of my last videos. And I know like that's super true for me because a lot of times, or at least some of the time when I eat, I'm not hungry. I may think of something that tastes good and I'm like, oh, I would love to have this. You know what I mean? I had to stop myself earlier because I'm fasting. So I was thinking about those Chinese donuts. Oh my God. I was like, yeah, that would be really good on my tongue right now. But I didn't do it, because I do want to make it happen with this fast. So anyway, this particular fast I'm going to do is what I'm calling an easy fast. I'm going to only eat once a day, and that's going to be dinner time between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m., meaning that two window time slot is when I'll be able to eat everything that I want. Now, of course, I'm not going to OD and gorge myself, but I am going to eat a good amount of food so it could hold me through the night and the next day. And outside of that 2 hour time slot, I'm only going to snack on fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, dried fruits, dried vegetables, um, and fresh cold pressed fruit and vegetable juices, and then alkaline water and some nuts, if I felt like that too. But, no added sugar or anything like that, just like raw dried nuts or whatever. Um, well, nuts are dry anyway, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. So that's the fast that I want to do, and my goal is to be really honest. Even when I finish the fast, I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I'm looking at 2 or 3 weeks. But even outside of the fast, I do want to change my daily eating habits. I don't want to eat all day like I do now. You know what I mean? So even outside of this fast, when I'm done with it, I'm probably still going to only eat, maybe once or twice a day. Definitely once, but maybe twice. Maybe I'll have something around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But for this particular fast, that's what I'm going to do. Just eating the once a day and snacking throughout the day on only fresh organic fruits, vegetables, and nuts. So when you fast, it's also good to, well, first keep yourself hydrated. So you drink a lot of water, you drink herbal teas. I'm still going to drink coffee because it's a diuretic, so it's actually good for you. Well, it's good for cleansing at least. And I'm going to work out. A lot of times when I used to fast before, I would never work out, mainly because I was lazy, but that's not good because that causes you to lose everything. And especially for women, you don't, well, for men too, because, men like to keep their muscle mass. So when you fast without working out, it's like you're losing your fat and muscle. But if you fast and work out together, then you're losing the fat, but you're able to tone and build your muscle. And therefore, you won't end up looking like a skinny crackhead. No offense to skinny crackheads. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just saying I don't necessarily want to look like one. I already have a huge head, so if I'm not conscious of how much weight I'm losing, it could very easily go left, and we don't want that. So at least I don't want it. So yeah, I don't know if anybody out there sees this video and maybe you want to fast, maybe you're overweight like me. And for those of you going to say I'm not overweight, trust me, I am. You know what I mean? All of this, I weigh 190 right now. I'm not ashamed to say it. Like I'm 190. I'm 5'4". I'm overweight. I want to be a good 165. I would be cool with that. With a nice shapely 165, a nice fat apple bottom, and I'll just keep what I'm working with up here. But tone everything out nice and smooth, I'll be really satisfied with that. So if anybody wants to join my fast, you could let me know or don't. We could just know that we're doing it together and we're giving each other motivation and high vibrational energy. And again, just be gentle with yourselves and really just look within and call on spirit to help you if you are feeling, like you can't keep going. So I'm going to definitely incorporate a spiritual practice during this fast, and just something light, like in the mornings I'll maybe just meditate and, say my affirmations for a good 20 minutes and follow it by some light stretching, some yoga, and maybe some cardio to get the heart racing and the blood flowing and the fat burning. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited. I'm super excited because, like I said, it's been a minute, and I always feel really good when I fast. I always have really good results, and it's healthy. It's good for you. It's good for your mind. It's good for your spirit. It's good for your body, to know that you are in control of your life and what it is you put in your body, and how it makes you feel, because you'll see that when you fast, you're going to notice everything. You're going to notice how your body reacts to things. You're going to notice when you eat this, you feel like that. When you drink this, you feel like that, because you're so clean. When you fast, it's like your temple is becoming so clean. Whatever you put into it will either have a positive effect or a negative effect. And you'll be able to see that. And that's one of the really cool things. When I fasted for 7 days on just water, I mean, it was surreal. It was so surreal, like, because after 2 or 3 days, you're not even hungry anymore. You literally, when you stop eating for 2 or 3 days and you're just drinking, you don't even want to eat. You don't even want to put something in your mouth and chew it and swallow it. Like, you literally don't want to. My mom is the one who forced me to break my water fast because she was afraid that I would just take it too far. But I felt so good. I felt so energized. And I'm not suggesting to do a water fast. Definitely not first. I did that after I fasted. I think the first water fast I did was 3 days. And I was just drinking water and lemon water. I think I was doing water, herbal teas, and lemon water. And then the second water fast I did was 7 days. And like I said, it's invigorating. It's it's interesting. It's eye-opening. You really see that a lot of the things that we think we need or that we think are real are really not, and it's really not necessary. So I encourage you to, and you don't even have to be overweight to fast. Let me say that. Because again, fasting is spiritual. So fasting, people fast to remove negative energy. People fast to remove toxins. You could be skinny. You could weigh 130 and you are toxic, from the things that you eat. People fast to just kind of cleanse their heads and their minds and their soul and their spirits and their bodies. Like, there's multiple reasons why you could fast. People fast when they pray, if they're trying to really focus and pray on something and manifest something. So I encourage you to look into fasting and see the benefits that you could receive from it. And like I said, if you want to join me, then that's wonderful. I'm starting today. Today, so far, I've been following my directions. I haven't ate anything outside of um, those hours, and I look forward to this journey and how I'm gonna look in a few weeks. Like, I'm really excited to see the transformation. So, and I'm excited to show you all because yeah, it's getting hot, and I'm trying to step out for real. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you watch this, when you watch this, and I love you. Bless up.